It's going to be Maheshate versus Gabriel Benitez, and this is going to be a fight in the lightweight division. Now, Maheshate, I mean, he is 9-3. He is 3-2 in his last 5, and he's actually coming off 2 straight losses. Caio lost to Slava Claus about a year ago. Gabriel Benitez, 23-11. He is coming off a loss himself against Jim Miller about 3 months ago. As we check for the odds for this fight right here, we got Maheshate at -192, and he opened up at a -300 favorite. So that's some interesting line movement right there. I mean, I don't know about Maheshate as a big favorite here. I mean, I feel that the odds should be a little closer, honestly. I know that Benitez is, coming off a kind of some losing, some losses. Maheshate is obviously coming off a couple losses as well. That's going to be a running theme throughout this card, by the way. I feel like most of these fighters have come off losses, and not a lot of winners in this card. So it's going to be some interesting spots to try to break down. But I think that for now, for this fight in particular, I'm going to side with Gabriel Benitez here. I do think that this is going to be a volatile fight to start off the card. I mean, I feel like Benitez is just going to pressure this guy, Maheshate, from the opening seconds, and I really feel that he's going to attempt to put Maheshate on his back foot, which is an area that Maheshate does not excel in, right? And Benitez, he has the experience advantage here. And I do like his stand-up a bit more because he can actually flow through the combos with kicks more so than Maheshate. And I know that Benitez looked bad in his last loss to Jim Miller. However, that was his first fight in a year and a half. And I think this is going to be his second fight since then. I feel like he's going to look less rusty after, kind of shaking off some of that rust in that loss. So Benitez, I feel like he should have the grappling advantage in his back pocket, but he just doesn't ever use it, honestly. It's been a while since he's used that. He's fallen in love with his striking more so, but he does have some good striking, so I do like that. There are 2 concerns I have with Benitez here, which is probably going to make me probably pass on this fight overall. The first one is just his decreasing durability as he ages. He has a style of fighting where he is constantly in danger of being finished, as he prefers to be in your face. And I think that his last 3 losses have all been by KO in the first round. So that's a pretty big concern. The second concern, obviously, is that, Benitez is, I believe, much older than Maheshate right now. I think that the age difference, 35 compared to 24, Maheshate is going to be the younger fighter here, and I feel like he's the one that's more likely to improve as the years go on, right? So we could see a improved Maheshate coming off a loss in his last fight. I do think that this is going to be a dog or pass fight, though. So either I'm playing Benitez or not, but I think I'm going to pass it for now. I do like the under 2.5 actually. So if you look at that, under 2.5 right now, it is -125. So it hasn't really moved too much, but I feel like this fight is going to go under just because of how both of these men fight, and it should be a somewhat of a striking war. And we just saw Maheshate get finished in his last striking war. He finished Steve Garcia in his kind of UFC debut as well. And Benitez obviously is always down to have a dogfight, right? This guy's been in multiple wars. I don't think he's seen a scorecard since 2020. So yeah, I think that, Benitez is a solid dog here, but I just got to pass on this, right? Because I don't trust him too much, and I could see him getting KO'd. So yeah, pick yours Benitez via KO. I like the under 2.5 as an interesting play at -125.